Don't blame the economy, don't blame your government, don't blame your president. Take your power back, look at your results, say, I have created this and I can change this. See, we look at the common denominator of the most successful people, men and women in the history. There are a few things. One of the most important things is that they all agreed on this one thing, that you become what you think about. That's not what you think about once in a while. That's not what you think about few seconds a day. That's what are the most dominating thoughts that you are holding in your head, which is causing your whole vibration. And that dictates the results that you get in life. Everything that you are experiencing in your results in your business, at your job, a lot of it, a huge percentage of it, which is scientifically proven, 97% of everything that we're experiencing comes from the subconscious. That's science. That's crazy when you think about it, that we are only conscious and we do things consciously 3 to 5%, and 95 to 97% comes from the subconscious. So it makes it a really important subject to think about. Meanwhile, when you look at people, it's the emphasis has been on education, getting degrees, adding knowledge, which is amazing, but it is like we're building this amazing mansion on top of a weak foundation. So to me, the subconscious conversation is the foundation. And that's why when people, there's so many people, if you look at it, even around you on social media, on LinkedIn, brilliant, smart people with a lot of credentials, education, hard workers, you see that they're still struggling in life. And that's because they are not thinking and working on the subconscious to think about, what is my subconscious programming? Why am I getting the results that I am getting? Why are other people in my industry doing the exact same thing, getting 10 times, 20 times better results than me? And one of the things you just mentioned is self-worth. Self-worth is just a small part of the subconscious, because subconscious programming is very complex. It is a small part of subconscious programming, but it is a huge deal in our success in life and leadership. I don't like to generalize things and say men are like that, women are like that, but for the most part, when we look at men and women in the same position, same industry, and even my own clients, like I have men clients, I have women clients. It seems like women need more help with self-worth. Let me put it this way. We need to develop more self-worth, and a lot of it comes from generations ago. A lot of it comes from, I fully believe that as women, we are a portal to wealth, and we are intuitive. We have so many gifts that we are not even aware of, because generation after generations, they just put us down because some people got scared of our power. And we are acting and behaving in the society, competing with men, trying to work and function from our male energy only. But if we understand our female energy, vibration, and power, which is not even comparable with the male power, and both genders have male and female qualities. So male and female qualities are different from being a man or woman, but usually men function more from their male energy. As female, we are supposed to use our female energy, right? But we haven't learned that. So we go in society, we go to job place, workplace, and we are only focused on our male energies, competing with men who have the dominant male energy, and it's not working. So going back to self-worth, yeah, we've been put down, we've been like generations, we've been called witches when we try to use our powers. So a lot of it we are not even aware of. One thing, if I can help any woman to become a better leader, become better at what you're doing in your workplace and in your personal life, is to develop your self-worth. Whatever it takes, Yeah, I would love to talk about success and leadership, but just one thing came to my mind when you were talking is about the female and women power. Even if you look at history centuries ago, kings of countries or like prophets or people who really made a difference in the world, and we still know them, know their names centuries from centuries ago, there's always a powerful wife that is giving them direction, what to do, what not to do. There's always a powerful wife in the background. And I just want to emphasize on that again, that there is so much power in just being a woman. We have no clue how much power we have. We just need to learn that. But you're also right. It is more and more people. There's definitely a rise of consciousness, I would say, in the whole world. We are understanding more how the mind works, or how the universe works, what is energy, what is spirit, what are those powers behind the scenes. I love, well, obviously I teach Bob Proctor's teachings and lessons, so I love the way he talks about leadership. There are leaders who are actually just managers. They're not leaders. Leading is different from managing. Being a leader is, first of all, you need to be a visionary. You need to, especially as a woman, you need to be so strong in the vision that you have, and you have to develop confidence. So we talked about self-worth. It comes with, a lot of it has to do with confidence, and these are the things we need to develop. You really, the way you become a better leader is that you make everyone feel better after their interaction with you. So it's not about controlling people, it's not about making them to do something, it is about you uplift them, you see good in them, so they cannot wait to become a better version of themselves. There's not going around criticizing everyone and looking at what they're doing wrong. It is about really, and this is something that I had to learn and I had to train myself. I don't know if it was because of background, family, whatever it was really easy for me to see what people are doing wrong. And I realized, for everyone who is judgmental and critical of others, you are judgmental and critical of yourself. Otherwise, you wouldn't be like that with other people. So I had to train myself to see good in people. Whatever you focus on, it amplifies, it multiplies. One of the most important things is to find good in people and compliment them and encourage them, not like false complimentary and flattery, just really training yourself to see good in people. Yeah, we don't have enough time definitely to go through all the lessons I have learned in life, but I tell you one like overall story of my background. And this is something that I'm still working on. So I really want to be honest and authentic on any platform with people who are watching this. It is, sometimes people look up into coaches like myself and they think we have it all figured out. We are a work in progress, each and every one of us. Even Bob Proctor was. I was watching one of his videos. He was 60 something years old, or maybe 70, and he was saying, I'm just getting to understand who I really am. And we are all work in progress. But one thing that has shifted me a lot recently is that I, as a girl growing up in Middle East, in Iran, having a very traditional family, I don't remember much about my childhood, which is very interesting. Some people remember, some don't. But I remember I was, a lot of times I was being shushed. I remember I was such an energetic little girl. I always wanted to be the center of attention. I always wanted to be dancing in the parties. And I remember my parents always made sure that I am being quiet, I'm sitting quietly, and I'm giving space to other people and adults. This is a really vivid memory. I don't have much memory from my childhood, but this is something that is so vivid. And I'm thinking this went deep into my subconscious. And that made me to always, well, it crushes your confidence, first of all, your self-worth. You might not feel like your self-worth is being crushed as a child, but then you will experience it later on in life. This is something that I had to really work on myself, and Bob's teachings helped me tremendously to understand my self-worth and my self-value, and understand that if I dim my light the way that I was told, I would never be able to help anyone. And I would never be able to help myself, let alone anyone else. And I am in this field so passionate about helping people, women, to manifest their dreams and to live their best life. I have to learn leadership. I have to become that light. I have to be okay with being center of attention, because I was not for many, many years. I was just being told to sit in the corner and be quiet. So the point I'm bringing this up, and you asked me to share my story, is that if I could do that, and I am now, like, I am again work in progress, but I feel so confident when I go live, when I have clients, and I am helping so many people, changing their lives, they're making so much money that they've not made before. And I'm looking at these results and I'm like, I had to coach myself and also hire coaches. I've had coaches and I will have coaches for the rest of my life. I believe in coaching and mentorship 100%, because we all have blind spots. But I work on myself, and I'm becoming and stepping more and more into being a leader in my own life, a leader of myself, first of all, and then the leaders of others. And just because we're talking on this subject, one more thing I want to add is that if you want to become a powerful leader, you have to first learn how to lead yourself. And especially because we are women and we are beautifully emotional, we need to learn how to lead our own emotion and state of being as well. Such an important key. But yeah, that was one part of my story, and I had to learn to become a leader. And mindset exercise, well, yeah, I mean, first of all, we need to understand that every single human being on the planet, we all have some sort of subconscious programming that we should reprogram, because we all had amazing parents, but no parent is perfect, because no human being is perfect. So we got some ideas, some limiting beliefs, some limiting programmings that we need to replace. But then the question is, how do we know what is our limiting belief? The answer to that is look at your results. Bob always said results never lie. Don't blame yourself, don't judge yourself, but know that your results are a direct reflection of your subconscious programming. Don't blame the economy, don't blame your government, don't blame your president. Take your power back, look at your results, say, I have created this and I can change this. Whatever you're experiencing and you don't like it, we need to, as you said, we need to study ourselves. We need to take some time, really look at, how am I thinking? How am I feeling? What is my attitude? Attitude is such a key in leadership. Attitude always comes from the leader, it goes down. And if you look at powerful leaders, they have this calm, serene attitude about them. So it requires a lot of practices and a lot of time. But with our limited time here, I would say is to meditate. Take 5-10 minutes a day. And meditation is not, you have to become completely without any thought. Meditation is, I am observing my thoughts. So I'm creating a space between me and my thoughts. I'm looking at my thoughts. And then you will know yourself better, because you're going to see their thoughts of fear, anxiety, what ifs, worries, doubts. Really observe these thoughts and know that they are coming from within you. And then by the fact of just having this light of awareness and consciousness about your thoughts, then that would make it a little bit easier to change. But we definitely need more sessions to talk about how to change the subconscious.